Once upon a time, a young married couple waited for their child to be born. They lived in a beautiful house near a garden, in which all sorts of fruits and vegetables grew. No one dared enter the garden, because it belonged to a witch who possessed great power and was feared by everyone. The woman often watched the garden through the window and had a strong desire to taste the mushroom. It looked so fresh and blue that she longed for some. This desire increased day by day, and not knowing how to get any, she became miserably ill. Her husband was frightened and asked her.
What else, your dear wife?
She answered,
Oh, if I do not get some mushroom from a garden behind our house, I shall die.
The owner of the garden was an evil witch, so he didn't dare to ask her for any. He decided to steal some mushrooms, but as soon as he stepped into the garden, he heard a voice.
How can you dare?
She asked with an angry look.
To come into my garden like a thief and steal my mushroom. You will pay for this.
He fell down on his knees and asked her to spare him, because he just wanted some mushrooms for his wife. The witch was so evil that she told him he will get the mushrooms only if he gives her his firstborn child, or she will turn him into a pig. The husband felt he didn't have a choice, so he agreed. The woman gave birth to a little boy, and the witch took him away. She named him Mushroom. The days passed by, and Mushroom became a handsome boy with long azure hair. When he was 12 years old, the witch locked him in a tower that stood in a forest, and that had neither a door nor a stairway, but only a tiny little window at the very top. When the sorceress wanted to enter, she stood below and called out,
Mushroom, mushroom, lay down your hair to me.
And the sorceress climbed up it, because Mushroom loved to sing. A princess that passed through the woods heard him. She hid in the bushes nearby, and was curious about who could sing such an unpleasant song, until the witch called him to lay down his hair. The princess thought she could do the same thing, so she called Mushroom to lay his hair down.
Mushroom, mushroom, lay down your hair to me.
She climbed to his room and fell in love at first sight with Mushroom suddenly, because he was the most good-looking man in the world. However, Mushroom was terribly frightened, because he had never seen such an ugly girl like her. To please him, the princess told him that her heart had been so touched by his singing that she could have no peace until she had seen him in person. Then Mushroom eased his fear, and when she asked him if he would take her as his wife, he thought,
She's the only person that appreciates my singing. She will love me more than mother does.
So he said yes and placed his hand into hers. He said,
I will go with you gladly, but I do not know how to get down. Next time that you come, bring a rope. I will climb down, and you can take me away to your horse.
They arranged that she would come to him next evening, for the old woman came by day. They escaped successfully next evening. They wandered in the forest and believed they will live happily and satisfied forever. Unfortunately, the witch tracked them by his long blue hair. One night, she came to visit them with heavy rain and winds.
How dare you betray your mother for just a woman?
The witch was furious, and she glowered, yelling at Mushroom. Though she was angry, she didn't want to hurt Mushroom since she still treated him as her child. Therefore, she casted a body freezing spell over Mushroom.
Petrificus Totalis!
And then she casted a killing curse ended the princess' life.
Avada Kedavra!
Mushroom was imprisoned in the tower again. He wept every day to mourn the death of the princess. To revenge her death on the witch, he conceived a scheme. He waited for the witch to call him to lay his hair down. Once she was climbing nearer toward him, he cut off his hair with a ruthless smile on his face and let go of them. The witch fell into the thorny bushes and became blind. She was nowhere to be found after that. Once upon a time, a young married couple waited for their child to be born. They lived in a beautiful house near a garden, in which all sorts of fruits and vegetables grew. No one dared enter the garden, because it belonged to a wizard who possessed blue hair and was feared by everyone. The woman often watched the garden through the window and had a strong desire to taste the mushroom. It looked so fresh and blue that she longed for some. This desire increased day by day, and not knowing how to get any, she became miserably ill. Her husband was frightened and asked her.
What else, your dear wife?
She answered,
Oh, if I do not get some mushroom from a garden behind our house, I shall die.